What's up? Hope you're having a great week. I'm Lex and I've got an LOB Keepers update for week 3 of the NBA season. As per usual, we'll check out how the teams are doing so far in this young NBA season, and we'll talk about who's got the early struggles and the early dominance, so let's check it out. Team Fresh seemingly steamed over Steph Infection 8-1, but looking closer at the stats, it was a lot closer than the categories would suggest. The Orange Men had big wins in field goal percentage, points, rebounds, and assists, but they barely got past Steph Infection in turnovers, steals, and three-pointers, the latter two categories won by Team Fresh by a +1 differential. Although Steph Curry and Yusuf Nurkic put up big numbers this week, their skin was scalded by Drew Holiday and LeBron James going vitamin C on the Infection. Fresh improves to 3-0-0, Steph Infection suffers their first loss of the season. The Ben Commandments and Harden All Day was an almost unanimous drubbing, with the Commandments going for the big 7-2 victory. The Commandments went over almost unanimously in most of the categories they were victorious in. Harden All Day took field goal percentage by a closer margin on account that they hit 21 more field goals than their rivals. The Commandments were fueled by their namesake Ben Simmons, Klay Thompson, and a huge 30-point night for Serge Ibaka. Nikola Jokic, Julius Randle, and Victor Oladipo were the players of the week for Harden All Day, with double digits in 4 categories. The Ben Commandments keep their undefeated streak intact, while the reigning champs fall to 1-2-0 early on. With the Battle of the Basement Dwellers, one team was going to climb out, and it was Weng Weng with a 7-2 victory over LexisNexis. Though the final tally was a runaway for Weng Weng, it was a close call in steals and turnovers, with the Nexus just missing with 2 less steals and 3 more turnovers. LexisNexis did take 3-pointers and assists, but the wide margins in points, rebounds, blocks, and free throw percentage made this an easy victory for Weng Weng. Hardaway Jr. and Draymond Green made things interesting for the Nexus, while McCollum and Murphy helped put Weng Weng over the top. With All My Dwight and Lesticular Fortitude locked horns in a close battle, with the Lesticles edging the victory out 5-4. Both teams took their respective categories by wide margins, but the closest battle was in field goal percentage. The Supermen won that category by the fact that they scored 1 more basket and took 14 less shots than the Lesticles, winning by a 1.6% differential. Jabari Parker and DeAndre Fox had the red capes on their shoulders, while the Fortitude went headstrong and cocksure on JJ Redick and Lonzo Ball. With All My Dwight stays in the winless column, going 0-2-1, while Lesticular Fortitude keeps their winning streak going, now 3-0-0. And in the final matchup, Waze Ayton and Damn I Am Iller faced off, with the Damn holding back the heavy ones 6-3. Damn I Am Iller also squeaked out a victory in field goal percentage, making 1 more field goal than Waze Ayton, 265-264, and attempted 9 less shots. For the Illers, it was also a close call on 3-pointers, with only, 3 points separating the teams, and steals by 1, which unfortunately for Waze Ayton tipped the scales just enough for the matchup to get away from them. Damn I Am Iller had huge weeks from Buddy Hield and Damian Lillard, while Joel Embiid and DeMar DeRozan come up big for Waze Ayton. Both teams are now tied with a record of 1-2. Here are this week's matchups. The 0-3 LexisNexis try to get their first win against the 1-2-0 Damn I Am Iller. Damn I Am Iller currently leading 6-4. Lesticular Fortitude puts their perfect record on the line against the reigning champs Harden All Day, who are 1-2-0, Harden All Day up 5-4. Waze Ayton trying to even their record against With All My Dwight, who are winless in 3 games with a tie. Waze Ayton currently ahead 5-3. Steph Infection versus the Ben Commandments, both trying to get their 3rd win of the season. The Ben Commandments currently up 5-4. And the 1-2-0 Weng Weng go up against the undefeated Team Fresh, who are also leading 5-4. Stay tuned for details regarding the next LOB Keepers podcast coming soon to a living room near you. I'm Lex Tan, and this has been your LOB Keepers Update.